are the babies? How are the babies? Oh, hello, darling. Of course, you're the first in. Gosh, you are such a chunk. Are you waiting for a treat? Oh, I do actually have some. Hang on, Mr. Normie gets a treat too. Good girl. Yeah. Take them so nice. Good girl. Good boy, Normie. So my farrier changed my trim date, which is totally fine. They are going to be trimmed on Wednesday instead of tomorrow. Oh, she's telling puppers no thanks. She is letting puppers know, no. Not having it. Here's Mr. Normandy. How are you, old man? How are you, buddy? I know. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Hey, Danetta. And puppers, what do you think? Look at, she's here hanging out with me. And Lovey is not having it. Look at Lovey. Look at her ears. What's the matter, my love? You do not like the puppy? Do you not like the puppy, Miss Love? I know, look at those ears. She does not like the pup. Get down. Thank you. Say hello to everyone. You're a good dog. Hello, puppers, Lovey and Normie. And Little John and Rosie are here too. Hey, babies. It is actually super nice out here. Hi, babies. Oh, I know what you're looking for. You're looking for a treat. And guess what? I actually have one for you. And I have one for you. And now Lovey says, how about some for me? You already had yours, young lady. Are you begging? Are you begging, little John? LJ. Joanne, I did not keep a puppy at all. I did not keep a single puppy. So I have no pup. Well, I have one puppy. Where is she? Puppy! This is the only puppy I have. I surrendered every one of the puppies to a rescue, and every single one of them was placed within 24 hours. So that was an amazing effort, and I realized I don't have what it takes to invest in a puppy at this time, and I want them to be loved and cared for, and I know the rescue does an amazing job. Obviously they placed them all extremely fast, and so I have no puppies, but I have horses that act like puppies. Hi, I'm out with my horses. Hey, that's awesome. Yes, I didn't want to keep a puppy that I couldn't commit the time to, and puppies are a huge time commitment, and I felt it wasn't fair to keep one. So Puppers is doing really well, considering she's by herself now, but she's doing great, and they placed them so quickly. They were amazing puppies. They were amazing puppies. They were almost completely potty trained by the time they left our house. And hey, Jost. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, I have a lot of things that take up my time. A lot of animals. Hi, puppers. A lot of animals that take my time, and you know, I'm one person, and even though I have help from my husband and kids, it wasn't fair to keep a puppy. I gave them my undivided time for 8 weeks, their first 8 weeks of life, in order Hey there, Miss Love. In order to hopefully give them the best lives and the best futures with their new families. And, I think I did that. I did my very best. I gave them the best quality food I could find. I bottle fed them. I mean, we took such good care of them. Their first 8 weeks of life were amazing. And I definitely miss them. But, I don't know, these guys, there's so many tracks out in the field. It's nice out. They're going out in the field and just hanging out there. Yeah, I'm not sure what life would have been like if the puppies didn't have a good start, because Mama was, oh, look at this. They're friends. Don't let them fool you. So this, how old are they? I assume you're asking about the horses. This is Normandy. He'll be 18 this year. Hi, buddy. In April. He's my first horse. He's my heart horse. He's an Arabian. He's a retired endurance horse. I did not endurance ride him. His previous owner did. He's in retirement. He has arthritis, and he will be here forever. He's my baby. This is Miss Lovey. We don't know how old she is. She's a senior, at least 20. She's an Arabian mare. She came from a kill pen. She was very thin, in very poor condition, and she had halter grown into her head when I got her. She's really head shy. She's opened up so much. She's an incredibly sweet horse. She's been here, a year? We were gonna see how long you'd been here. I think it's been a year. She's changed so much. She's learned to trust. She's learned to enjoy people. She tolerates the dog a little bit better. She's an awesome horse. Yeah, she did not have a good... Before me, I don't know where she was, but it wasn't good. That's all we know. We know it wasn't good. Now life's good. You got a best friend, the Normie. And you got kids and people that love you. And you get treats. And you get spoiled. And you're looking for treats right now. She's checking out the pocket that usually holds the treat. Okay, her hocks are good today. She's not swollen. So I think it was that she stepped on it wrong or something, which can happen, or the change in the weather got to her, because she looks good today and she's moving. I don't know if you were on when I started the live, but she came running from all the way up there and she ran down without issue. So she's looking good. Aren't you, Miss Love? Now, yesterday I visited a, me too, Rubicon. Yes, me too. But let me tell you, I haven't been doing a whole lot of lives because in Minnesota we've had -40, -20, -40 with the wind chill. We've had some really cold days, and it's starting to warm up out here. Like this is a heat wave. They're like hanging out, relaxing in the sunshine. The minis, got 2 minis in there, and they're both, Little John and Rosie they are hanging out in the sun. So yesterday, some of you may know, I went and visited a rescue that rescues standard bred horses. Those are usually Amish buggy horses. Look at how chill he is. Amish buggy horses, harness racing. Oh, be nice to her. You cranky butt, Noman. You cranky butt, Noman. I am in Minnesota. But I can tell you guys, holy cow, standard breds are sweet horses. I love my Arabians, but my goodness, they are just sweet. They were incredibly friendly. Like, I swear to God, some of those horses would have just come sit in my lap. Like, they're just sweet. Very nice dispositions, nice to be around. She has some that are not like that, that are the exceptions, that are stinkers. But for the most part, my gosh, really sweet. Central Minnesota checking in. Oh, very cool. Thank you. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm not far from Wisconsin. I'm actually very close to La Crosse, Wisconsin. La Crosse and Onalaska, Wisconsin. I'm also close to Iowa because I'm in the southeast corner of Minnesota. Hey, baby. But I don't think my husband would appreciate me going on a date, so gonna have to pass. Hey, little John. Hey, buddy. They both want attention. They got a hay bag down there, and they got a hay bag up there, but they see that I'm out here, and they want to hang out. And also see, like, does Mom have any treats or anything that we can have? Or your 4 kids. Yeah, that's true, Mary. Very true. I don't think anybody would appreciate it. This is Puppers. She's a St. Bernard German Shepherd. She needs a change in uniform because we got her some different color bandanas. She's been wearing her orange bandana. This is the one I actually would like to have on her during hunting season because she looks like a coyote. And sometimes it makes me very nervous. It makes me very nervous about her because she's pretty good about staying on our property, but my gosh, you just never know. Sometimes hunters are really foolish. So I really like standard breds. I met several of them. These horses are Arabians. Mine are Arabians. Both my bigs. Something isn't. I bet you $100 there's a cat under there. And she is trying to play with them. And I bet it's James. I bet there's a cat underneath the hay. We moved our hay thing recently, and I think there's a cat under there. And Puppers wants to play. So it did go well. The thing that's a bit frustrating is on their rescue page, they have several horses for adoption. And when I started checking, I found that the page hasn't been updated and half the horses that are on there aren't really available. They're older. The page isn't updated. And so that was kind of a bummer because there was a couple horses on there that I really liked. And then upon further digging, I'm like, this, like I told her what I was interested in for a horse. And she keeps recommending things that I'm definitely not interested in. I don't want to bring a mare into this mix. I have Lovey's a mare and Norman's a gelding. And bringing a mare in wouldn't be a good idea. Well, she keeps suggesting mares and sending me pictures of mares, and I don't want a mare. And I tried to nicely say that, and she seems to just keep suggesting mares. And I've been around these guys enough to know, and I know my horses well enough to know adding a mare would be a really stupid idea, and I'm not going to do it. And I guess it's a bit frustrating to me that I feel like she's kind of suggesting horses that are not what I'm looking for. A super nice lady, but if you're placing a horse, you want him to have a forever home. You don't want him to end up being flipped or end up in a kill lot again or something like that. And so you have to be honest, and and that's where I'm being honest with myself too. It's like some of the horses she sent me pictures of are beautiful horses, but that's not what I'm looking for. And I'm not willing to risk the safety either of my horses to get something that I really want. My horses are my priority. I have already devoted so much time and love to these guys. They're my priority. If something's not going to get along here, it's not staying. These guys are here. They're staying here. So I'm not interested in bringing something into my property or into our lives that's going to screw with my current horses. Sorry, Miss Lovey is the only lady. She's the only lady. She is. And she's very particular about that. She only wants to be the only one. She's very spoiled. She's a very spoiled girl. But she's absolutely beauty. Look at her. Look at her face. She's a gorgeous girl. Yes, and that's the thing, Mary. She has 24 horses there. She has a ton going on. She has a lot going on. And some rescues get burnt out, they get busy, they get overwhelmed. There's so much going on, they lose track of what's what. Totally understandable, but it's like hard for me because I'm like, I don't know if I want to open this can of worms. And a part of me, because she started talking about you can foster horses, so you can take horses and foster them at your property, but I would be fostering horses right out of a kill pen. You know what I may as well do then? Just pull from a kill pen. That's kind of where I ended up. Both Mike and I, after talking about it, he's like, so basically, if you're gonna foster anyway, and you're gonna be taking a horse from a kill pen anyway, why wouldn't you just pull from a kill pen? And I was like, yeah, that's how I feel. You know, we know it's risky. I've done it now 7 times. We know it's risky, but that's like, maybe that's what I end up doing again. And I can, well, Marion, I can find auctions and stuff. It's just like, I would so love to help horses that need it. You know, there's a guy right now. Yeah, hello, Mr. Nomi. I'm going to sit down and see what Mr. Nomi does. Mr. Nomi. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Oh, you're most welcome. Welcome. I haven't seen you on many of my lives, so welcome if you're new and you enjoy animal rescue, horses, dogs, minis. We have a bunny. Oh, look at this lovey. Please like and subscribe. He's like, dang it. Oh, buddy. Oh, Norman. I love him. He is my heart horse, I swear to God. How is my hat? Did it taste good? So there's one right now in... Is this completely necessary, dude? Okay, excuse me. Norman, you're a turd. You know that? Yeah, I knew. Oh, very cool. Colorado. Oh, awesome. My sister was actually stationed there at Fort Collins, maybe-ish, somewhere. She was in the military in the Air Force. So they have a base there. So she was stationed somewhere in Colorado. And actually, we went for the first time. That's the first time I've been to Colorado or in Nebraska. I don't travel often, but we went to see her in Colorado. So that's very cool. I went to Shay's horse buying retreat, Mary. Oh, that's Shay is so cool. In fact, you know, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I haven't. I've had it a while. This is Lovey. Lovey came out of a kill pen. She was in a very crappy situation. We had started doing some groundwork and making some great progress. I don't know if I'll ever ride Lovey. She has quite an attitude. She gives me a run for my money. But I got a package and I still haven't opened it, and it's been here for longer than I care to admit. And I want you guys to see what it is because I think it's awesome. Because we're talking about Shay and her she's amazing. And I have a box here. From the Spirited Horse Boutique. This is Shay's line. And I have in here This, one of my amazing viewers bought this. For Miss Lovey. It is a bitless bridle. You guys. And I'm going to be taking this in the house because I'm not leaving it in my tack room because it's so beautiful. This is a bitless bridle. Look at this. Is it not beautiful? This amazing human donated this to my channel. Look at this. Look at this brow band. Can you imagine Miss Lovey in this? So I asked if it would be okay if I used it on Norman, because Norman's our basic, I mean, he is our trustworthy riding horse, and he would do amazing in bitless. And they said that would be fine. So you may see this on Norman and eventually on Lovey. But this is so nice. I can't even tell you guys. It's so incredibly beautiful. I just love it. It's so nice, and it smells like new leather. It's so beautiful. Look at this brow band. Oh my god. It's like Lovey doesn't know it, but she won the lottery. So this is just really, oh my gosh, and these rings are just like really nice. So to the amazing person who watches my channel and is so devoted, thank you, because this, even if it takes Lovey some time, Normie we would 100% can use it on Normie because he does amazing. You could ride him in a halter. And that is the most beautiful thing. It's so lovely. And I needed to open it and I need to put it in the house because my tack room is not heated and it needs to stay in the house probably. But I also clean the tack room. Brow bands you can switch up, and it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. You know, Normie can ride him in a halter, so Normie will 100% use it. And in working with Lovey, it's been like, oh, it's time to and I've had a bridle in her mouth, I've had a bit in her mouth. She didn't take to it well. And I thought, you know what she truly needs? She needs a bitless bridle. She doesn't like the bit, and she gives to pressure. When I have the halter, she gives to pressure really well. But once you get that bit in there, it's like invasive for her. So Miss Lovey, you don't know it yet, but you pretty much won the lottery, baby girl. And when we do some work this summer, spring and summer, you're going to be looking quite lovely. You are going to be looking quite lovely, young lady. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes. She's such a fun horse to work with, too. So I've tried to start saying it a couple of times, and then you guys know me, like my brain is scatterbrained, so I start talking about something and then I'll go and then I'm off talking about something else. But there's a horse right now in the kill pen, and it's a retired ranch horse, and I love, I don't know, it has like 4 brands on it, you know, and you can just tell that that horse has been used. I mean, you can tell. Look at these guys playing. That's James and Pickle. Oh, Pupper says, break it up, you guys. Did you split them up, Puppers? Good girl. James and Pickles are fighting. Here he is. James, what are you doing up there, James? But you can tell this horse has just been used. It's a retired ranch horse. And it's only 14.2 hands. Speaking of 14.2 hands, something I have always wanted to do, and I don't think I've done it yet. I want to measure Lovey. Let's do it right now. I want to stick Lovey to see how tall she is. And I've not done that. And I want to see how tall she is. Because I want to be able to know if this ranch horse is, it's a shorter. It's 14.2, 14.3 hands, this horse. But it looks like it's just been just used, and it's just calm and relaxed. The guy's like riding it, or the lady is riding it around with one hand because it just neck reins, and it just goes. And it's kind of sad. It has one eye it's going blind in. But my gosh, I mean, they're doing everything with this horse. It's got one eye that's blind. You'd think it would be spooky. Not spooky at all. You know, mid-teens, so that's older than I want. But my goodness, talk about a safe horse. Just, you know, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just go with one that's safe. I mean, holy buckets, this one is just awesome. It's got a Yellowstone Ranch, most common brand in the United States. It's got a Yellowstone Ranch brand on it. I don't know, but it's really pretty horse. Really sad that they use those horses to death, and then it ends up dumped in a kill pen. Just absolutely heartbreaking. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm trying to find a tape measure. I know I'm just not looking in the right drawer yet, but my gosh. Not in there. Oh, hey, look, it's the tape measure drawer. Hallelujah. Now, I suspect that Lovey's going to be a little nervous with this, and I thought about taking a stick out instead or something and putting that up to her and then using the tape measure, and then I thought, you know what? No, this is great for desensitizing. I'm going to take a tape measure up there. I'm going to let her sniff it. I'm going to pull it out and in a couple times. We'll figure it out. It's not, I mean, it might be scary at first, but she's very curious. And things that spook her, I want her to be curious about it. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I think you need something taller. Yeah, see, the thing about it is, and everybody says this, is like, it's not my weight that's the problem. It's just your height. And I could ride a really short horse, stocky horse. It's just that I feel weird on him. Now, I've never measured Lovey. I would feel just fine riding her. She's not, so if it wasn't for the fact that she has arthritis and stuff, I would totally ride her. I would totally and completely feel good riding her. She sits tall enough. Hi, baby girl. She sits tall enough where she wouldn't be bad ride. In fact, she's just a hair shorter than Norman. I'm looking at it. Maybe are you a hand difference? I would be comfortable riding her for her height. But she's a slender build as well. And she has arthritis. So she's not, but I'm curious as to how many hands she is. So let's see how this goes, you guys. Hey, Robbie from Duluth, how are you? But you'd look ridiculous. I wonder how I would look on Lovey. She's not wide enough. Well, and look, she's getting fatter. She's getting wider. Let's try. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. See? Here, let's do she's highly motivated by treats. Let's do tape measure treat so she can get, I'm trying to make this a positive experience. So let's go with tape measures and treats. Let's have those coexist so we can so we can think that the tape measure is less scary. Hi. Well, hello. Here she is. She says, hi, Mom. I heard that you went and got in a treat drawer because I can smell them. Hi, Mom. Right up in my grill. Just look at her. Excuse me, there's this thing called personal space, my dear. All right. Let's do this. Tape measure. Treat. Tape measure. Treat. Tape measure. You want to see the tape measure and the treat? Yeah, my flieve. Yeah, good girl. All right. Tape measure and a treat. Oh, it's okay, Miss Nose. Come here. Here's the tape measure. And there's a treat. Do you guys know that tape measures are real scary? Our tape measure is real scary. Yeah, you're doing good. Let's try again. Yeah, that's cool. And a treat. Tape measure. Tape measure. Oh, you too. Oh, you calm down there, Miss Rose. Here. Good girl. Tape measure. All right, my love. They both heard it kind of kink when it makes that little noise. And then they got nervous. That's interesting. This is a good desensitizing tool, actually, because Miss Love, what happened? It's a good desensitizing tool. Never thought of that. But the noise it makes and the crinkling, it's actually really good. So yeah, I totally can. And I am 5'9". I am 5'9". So it's just real short horses I just tower over. And I think I look ridiculous on them. But there's a cat up there. So I think I'm gonna use a rope. I think I'm gonna use, actually, I might use 2 ropes. Stick a rope on her and then use another one to measure her. Because I think it's good to sometimes just have her caught and learn to stand. So I'm gonna grab a rope and use another one to measure. 2 ropes. Got 2 ropes. See what she does. I like her to come to me. We don't always do that. But I don't like to chase my horses. I like them to come to me. So I like her to catch me. I'm not gonna catch her. I do not chase them. Lovey. Do you know that this is my treat pocket? Hi, darling. Hi, James. Come here, Lovey. Come here. Come on. Hi, James. Come on, Lovey. There. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, love. Come on, girl. She's very smart. And the farrier is coming in 2 days. So this is probably a good thing to know. She's one where if she knows you want her to do something and you push it, she's gonna fight you. So there's absolutely no point in pushing it. I just do not with her. If she knows that you want her to do something and you try to enforce that and say, yep, we're doing it, she'll just give you a run for your money. You have to be a certain way. She is her own character. James is modeling for the camera. So let's see what we can work out with Lovey. Because we have to come up to some sort of deal, because I do want to measure her to see how tall she is. I always wanted to measure her to see how tall she is. So let's just see how we can work this out. I don't like to play like hide the halter. Nope, the halter's right out here. Like some people will hide the halter and then get a bucket and then try to catch them that way. I just do not do that. I try to do matching steps. And that, I want to show it to you guys because I love matching steps to catch a horse. You walk alongside of them and you match their steps to catch them. She's going out. She's deciding to head out to pasture. So we'll see how this works. Come on, love. She's coming back. All right, here we go. So she came for the treat. I didn't put it on her. I just put it around her neck. And she's so responsive to pressure that she just walks with me. I'm telling you guys, she's such a gem of a horse. She just requires a little bit more than other horses do. All right, should we do this, love? Okay. Puppers, no. Puppers, no, they don't need you, honey. Oh. Good girl. Walk. She's such a good horse. Like, she truly is. I'm telling you guys, she's a gem to work with. She's a gem to work with. She's just quirky sometimes. Puppers, no. Also, it doesn't help that Puppers is out here. All right, so what I'm not going to do is I'm not even going to tie her up. Just the fact that I have the halter on now is enough. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. And I'm not going to use the tape measure because I know she's a little spooky with the tape measure and I haven't done nearly enough desensitizing with it. So I'm just going to take a lead rope, hold it up, and oh, you're okay. About there, what do we say? I do kind of want to get the tape measure out because it would be much easier, but I also don't want to ruin our progress. Yes, look at how good you are. Tell everybody what a good horse you are. Are you trying to go to sleep? Are you going to sleep, Lovey? Okay. Is the halter relaxing you? You are so good. She's such a good horse. All right. Let's see what happens with the tape measure. Let's just try. All right. Ready? Tape measure. Remember, not scary. Here. Yeah. Puppers, no. Please don't. Oh, girl. Good girl. Good. Here. Tape measure. Not scared. Oh. All right. Where did Normie go? All right. Good girl. You're taller than I thought. Oh. "58 inches. Anybody want to convert that to hands for me? 4 inches is a hand, and she's 58 inches at her withers. Look at her. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You put a rope on her, you have a different horse. She is such a sweetheart. She's so calm, so relaxed, very responsive. I mean, she's just a great girl. She's just a great girl. You just have not been dealt a fair hand. Yeah, she is. She is just a sweetheart. She's doing so good. Yep. So, like, if you watch, like, back, look at her, hardly touching the lead rope. Just saying back. She's so good. Watch. Back. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Hardly any pressure, and she responds to it. She's just a doll. She's a dreamboat to work with. The times we've done groundwork, she's amazing. She's really, really, really a sweet, level-headed horse. She just gets fiery sometimes. So did anybody figure out she's 14 and a half? Okay. All right. So the horse that's at the kill pen is similar to her. And I don't know. There is something kind of, I might look like an idiot on a shorter horse, but let me tell you, there's something about falling only that far instead of falling like, having Phoenix and Big John. I know what it's like to ride, to be, not ride. I did. I rode Big John. That's upwards of 19 hands. That's terrifying. 16 hands, you wouldn't think that it makes such a difference. I loved riding Norman, honestly. Norman's about probably 15, a little over 15 hands. I loved riding him. Felt very safe and secure on him. I loved his height. Look at her. She's like falling asleep. I'm gonna take this off of her because she's done so good. My favorite part of her is just her willingness to, hey girl. All right, you guys can go. You're free to leave. But it's a stocky horse. It's not like I would be too big for it. It's just that sometimes I look stupid. And if I can get over looking stupid, it's a lot less far to fall. And you hope you don't fall, but sometimes hey, you guys. Hey, this is not funny, James. Pickle, I see you back there. Pickle, get out of here. You guys, if I lock you in here, shoo, there's no way for you to get out. Shoo. If they end up in here, there's no way for them to get out. They're locked in here, so I have to get them out. Come on, James. James. This is James. This is James. James is a farm cat, and we love him. But he loves to go in here, and I'm not even going to lie. One time we heard very loud meowing outside, and we found James in here, locked in here. It's not good. I don't like to, but look at him. He's a sneaker. He's a sneaker, and he sneaks. He sneaks in here when I'm not paying attention. So I don't know. What can I say? I've always liked the idea of a taller horse. I think I look better on a bigger horse and a taller horse, but it's less far to take a tumble. I'm trying to think. The only time I was bucked off, it wasn't a buck. It only happened, no, twice. I'll tell you guys about it. I was on a horse named Spirit. He was an Arabian gelding. And quite some years ago, he decided to lay down while I was riding him. He found a sandy spot in the trail and he laid down and I didn't even fall off. I just kind of stepped off of him as he decided to lay down in the sand. That was hilarious. It was so funny. And the second time, if you guys have been on here for a long time, you've heard this story. If you haven't, welcome. My heart horse, Norman, he's the first horse I ever bought. I was in a car accident. I hurt my back and I wasn't sure when it would be better. And I made the stupidest decision of my life to sell him. Stupidest decision of my life because I didn't even last a week without him. And I called the guy that I sold him to and said, I have to have that horse back. I said, I can't live without him. I have to have him back. And he told me he took him to a trainer's and he already paid for 3 months of training. And I said, well, can I go see him? And he goes, I'll let you buy him back, but I have to charge you an extra $3,000 for the training. So the next day I went to see him and the day after that, Mike went up and got him and brought him home to me. And he paid his fee and then he paid $3,000 more to bring him home. And that's why Normie will be here forever because he's my heart horse and I love that horse to death. He's my best friend. So that's the story about Normie. But when I went up to ride him at this training facility, I went up to ride him and they had a bridle up there. I trust him so much. I rode him bareback in this arena that they had up there because they're like, well, do you want to? I was like, you know what the heck? And he wasn't himself at all. He wasn't himself, and it killed me. And I should have known not to ride him because he wasn't Normie at all. It was like a different horse. And he spooked at something, and I fell off. And that's the only time Norman has ever, I mean, he's such a gem and such a good boy, but he spooked at something, and I pretty much fell off. Like, I just lost my balance because I was riding him bareback. But that's my Normie boy, who will never, ever, 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 ever leave me again, because he's the best boy in the world. Aren't you? Yes, I'm talking about you, Beauty, and your girlfriend, Miss Lovey. Yeah. That was the dumbest thing. You guys can put that. That's the dumbest thing I have ever done. And I don't know why I thought I don't know why I thought I could. I was at that point, I was like, even if I never get to ride him again, I need him to be with me. I don't care if I never get to ride him again. And neither did Mike. Oh, bye, Joanne. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, no, and I able to tuck and roll in my falls. Yeah. Yes. So it was, no, that trainer was expensive, and I didn't like them. I did not like them. You know, I just said, no, he doesn't need to be at a trainer's. You're going to ruin him. You know, they're all about break their spirit. No, I don't want his spirit broken. I want him to be just the way he is. His spirit is the reason I love him. Why on earth would I pay someone $3,000 to break my horse's spirit? That's bullshit. And the guy I sold him to was there when I came to ride him. And they were watching me ride. And he's like, you're just talking to him. Yeah, because he's so used to me. I could say walk, trot, sit back in my seat. He knew everything from my leg cues and my body posture, what I wanted him to do. He's like, you're not doing, no, he feels everything off of me. I can just talk to him, and he knew what I wanted him to do. The guy that bought him was like, yeah, I can see why you want him back. It's like, yeah. And he's like, we didn't ride him like that. No, you couldn't ride him like that, because it's a relationship I have with my horse, and you're never going to ride him like that, because I don't think he does it with Ava. Him and Ava do the same thing. She can ride him, and she can do her stuff with him, and he's amazing with her. But it's just like, yeah, you don't get that. Every horse isn't the same. They are so individual. And my gosh. Yeah. So now you heard about single-handedly the dumbest thing, one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my life when it pertains to horses. He's back. He has the Arabian point. Yeah, he's lovely. He's a lovely horse, and his personality, you just don't find it again. He's amazing. He's like, well, yeah, like Mr. Moo, one of a kind. Moo was one of a kind. So I should show you, I gotta go in the house, but I should show you. Melody stayed home from school, so she's with Peter. She didn't feel good today. She has a cold, which is going around. I had it. It lasted like 2 weeks of ridiculousness, but I can show you guys real quick. But I need to hurry because my phone battery is dying because I was outside for too long. But what do we got? Ooh, it's cold. Let's see here. Oops. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we are. Hey, I'm actually still on the page from the last time I was on here. Okay, so I'll show you guys him real quick. A problem is he's been on this page for weeks, and nobody's taken him. I'm guessing it's because of his eye. He's been on the page for literally weeks and hasn't sold. And a lot of the horses will end up shipping. And he's been on there quite a while, where pretty soon they'll pull him off. Oh, hang on. Hey, maybe he got bailed. No, here he is. He didn't get bailed. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this shade down because there's a really bad glare from the light. I'm gonna shut this. So he is mid to upper teens. They can't tell me. They never can with these horses. Let's see. 16 to 18 years old, and he is 14.3 hands. And I will turn this around and let you guys watch. I don't have sound. I don't know why. No sound. No sound. So you guys are gonna get what you get. Sorry. Here he is. Ranch gelding. I wish I could get the sound to work on here. I'm trying, guys. It's not working. I'll show and I'll give you as best I can about him. So he's in a kill pen in Wisconsin. Here he is. We'll watch him. He has wide eyes because he's nervous. But he stands real nice. Yeah, look at his eyes. He's scared. Which I don't blame him. They see the teeth. Okay, you guys can look at them and do your assessments. Because horse people, you know, we all have a guesstimate on age. Chomping on the bit a little bit. Yeah, look at him. There's his eye. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Looks like he's going blind or blind in that eye. But he kind of, when the guy waves in front of it, he kind of moves a little. So that tells me maybe he can see shadow or something. He's got brands on him. See those marks? The Yellowstone brand. Gosh, guys, I'm not kidding. I love his, wait till she rides him around. His demeanor is just like, oh man, what a sweetheart. Got to watch his lips. What do you mean? Another brand on that side. I don't know what that brand's for. He has the Yellowstone brand, is what they said. That he has one of the most famous brands in the US, the Yellowstone brand. Watch him. Look at her ride him around with one hand. Trots off. He looks sound. Like, I think he looks sound. I've seen some that you can look at him and be like, that horse is off. This one looks sound. On Butte. Oh. I've not had one that they've drugged yet. And I've heard really sketchy things about this lot, but never that they drug them. Oof, I didn't know what that meant. On Butte. Yeah. I mean, look at him neck reining. It's just like, man alive. He just, gosh dang it. Yeah, it's really hard to watch. But this is reality. Like, he's one of the better looking ones on the page, to be honest. The other ones have some serious, but look at that eye. Now he asks her to do some stuff with him, you know, pet him on his head and he looks like he's not interested, which I wouldn't be either, because she's going in there with the intent of doing it, and he's like, yeah, no, that's Lovey's the same way. I see soreness. Okay. I'm glad you guys can point this stuff out because I didn't see it. But if you guys are... Yeah, he's got all the training there too, but if he's sore and stiff or arthritis, that sucks, because I already have a lot of those and experience with those, and it's really difficult when you get into those last years with them. Yeah, his hooves need to be trimmed real bad. So then you kind of wonder, it's like, okay, do they need a hoof trim? Do they have, but I guess when you're talking a horse of this age, it could just be that they're getting up there in age. They have arthritis. They have, you know what I mean? Their bones don't work as good. But it's replaying now, but no, if you guys see, like, I don't want to get something that's sore and really struggling and needs work, because I've done that several times now and I've lost horses and I can't bear to lose another one. So I just, after last year, I need a break. But this guy I feel for. I really do, because he looks like such a sweet horse. Yeah. Yup, it is very hard not to like him. See, now that I look at it a little bit more, the right hind looks a little sticky. Do you guys see the right hind? I thought he moved really good at first, but as I keep watching, right hind looks sticky to me. Look at him. See, it looks like kind of it's taken a little to move that. Yeah. Yeah. See, he wants to do everything he's supposed to, but he's sore. Poor baby. The other one that I had looked at, so this is a kill pen page, guys. So there's a lot on here. This one's real bad. So this one has a ship date. This means it will leave and it will ship to slaughter. Some of them have ship dates. There's one that I liked. This is a sweet mare. She looks awesome. But I think we can clearly see that this one has some sort of issues. I'm sorry, I still like him. He reminds me of Moo. He reminds me of Moo. Now, his feet are overgrown and need to be reshoed or have the shoes taken off. So his feet are grown out and he has shoes on them. So I don't know if he would straighten out. He's only 6 years old. Or younger. You guys can judge. He'll show his teeth in a minute. He's young. But I think it appears like he's been a harness horse because she keeps whacking him on the butt because he's not doing well with her leg cues. So I think he was maybe a harness horse, which would be just like Mr. Moo was. Eyes look good. Now he'll show his teeth. Here, see, he has a young mouth. He's not, I don't think he's over 6. I think he could possibly be younger than, I know, isn't he? He reminds me of Moo. He reminds me so much of Moo. Look at him. Look at that Mr. Mooster. See, the back end looks wonky a little bit, maybe. Yep, he's chomping on the bit, just chomping on the bit. I'd say he needs to for sure have his teeth looked at because he's really chomping on it. But he's so young, like only 6. That's why it leads you to believe, like, okay, what's wrong? Because he's only 6. He's only 6, so what's wrong with him? But, oh, man, talk about potential. I'm guessing Amish dump, and who knows why, you know. Look at him. He just reminds me of Mo. I just can't believe he's still there. I also like watching. I wish they would show them mounting them, but when they show them getting off and she just slides off and he just stands there, I love seeing that. That's my favorite thing to see on those horses. They don't always show that. A lot of times it'll just be them up on the horse and then they cut the video before they get off. And I love watching someone actually slide off of them, because then you know, like, okay, you know what I mean? I would love it if they show them getting on every time. Yeah, I don't know. It's a gamble with this one, right, guys? Like, as with every horse from the kill lot, it's a gamble, but he's such a young horse. Look at his nose. Look at his nose. And then you're wondering, like, did they let him grow out so much that he's just entirely uncomfortable? Like, he needs a trim and he needs the shoes pulled off. Like, he's uncomfortable with the bit. Like, everything is just not going for him. His legs appear straight. There's no, like, swelling. I don't know, poor guy. I also like when they do the walk around, they walk right behind him. He's not, like, kicking or, you know, some horses, when they walk behind him, they get really agitated and, like, nervous. That makes me nervous. I'm sure those super long, the super long hooves with those shoes on them, I'm sorry, that has got to be entirely uncomfortable. It's just like, what if he isn't picking up his feet consistently? Yeah. Yep. I see that too. And then I'm wondering, like, and I guess there's no way to know. It's just like, if they pulled those shoes off and clipped him correctly, would that issue go away? You don't know. That's why I say the kill lot is such a gamble. And I've been fortunate enough to not end up with, like, wild horses. But, look at him. He stands so good. But he is, tag 29, black crossbred gelding, 4 to 6 years old, and he is 15-3 hands, thick and shapy, and he's shod. I've never heard of Shivers. I'm gonna look it up right now. Shivers in horses. No idea what that is, so I'm looking at it. It's a chronic progressive neogastric disorder causing hind limb tremors, muscle spasm. Oh my, tail elevation and difficulty holding up hind legs linked to, oh my gosh. No cure. Especially in large geldings. So what it looks like, inability to walk backward with sudden flexing of hind limbs, quivering and cramping hindquarters. Hooves might be held high and then slammed down. Resistance or discomfort when picking up hind feet for shoeing. Can progress to affect forelimbs in severe cases, and sometimes facial neck muscle spasms will occur. What causes it? It's a neurological, moohead, neurological problems. Horrible, horrible, horrible. More common in warmbloods, drafts, and thoroughbreds. Yeah, so there's no cure for it. Nope, they did not back him up. Oh no. Belle has shivers. Oh no. Yeah, I'd never even heard of it until you guys said it. That sounds horrible. And I don't know how to, I don't know how to tell. I mean, I can't look at, I have no idea. It's, Yeah, I need to stop watching this because I'm just like feeling bad, but I'm like also like, you know, I know. Look at this one, beautiful horse. Shouldn't. This one's one of their. Called a select horse. So this one, it's a Gypsy Vandercross. Yeah, this is a nice horse, and they're asking a nice amount of money for it. Oh, I'm sorry, Donnelly. Oh my goodness. Jeezy was so cool. His videos were so awesome. Yeah, this is a big, gorgeous. She is, I think they're asking $4,500 for her. So she is non-slaughter, so she will not be sent to a kill pen. She's a beautiful horse. Look at her. Look at her. She is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Yep, no, she is not in my price range. I can say that for dang sure. Okay. Well, you guys, that's my thing for today. I'm still in contact, and I've let them know that if they got a standard bred in that was a gelding, whatever, that I would consider fostering. But at this point, I'm just waiting and hoping. I didn't want to bail from a kill pen, but there's nothing stopping me from doing it again. I don't, well, I shouldn't say that. There's a part of you that's like, I can't do this again. But if you find the right horse, you have a potential of spending years with it. I mean, unfortunately, Moo got sick and got a neurological disorder, but like, you know, that doesn't always, that's not to say that always will happen, and that's always what you're looking for, and that's always going to be the case. You can get horses and have them last a long time. We got these off the wish list from an amazing human. I love amazing humans. I have tons of amazing humans on my channel. They smell so good. They're shaped in little hearts. They're these little hearts. Let me tell you guys. They taste like ass. They're not good. They smell so good. Don't recommend. Oh my God. They're not good. I think I can't do it again. And then I'm like, you know, if the right thing comes along, your heart's just going to go there and you're just going to do it and you'll make it work and you'll do it again. Because if the right thing pops up and you're in the right position and you just say, let's do this, then let's do it. Like, I'm pretty sure with most of the ones I got, Little John and Rosie, Lovey, even Phoenix, it was just like, nope, they just spoke to me and I just did it and it worked out. And the support came in at just the right time and people just overwhelmed me with donations and I was able to get them. And like, look at little Rosalina, guys. Oh, look at how cute and buffy she is. What's meant to be like darling. My kids are so excited for spring and summer to come so that they can ride the ponies again. They started riding last year late in summer and they just love spending time out here riding the ponies. They all do. So they're ready for summer. So just, yeah, you crack me up, Anna. Oh, guys. It tastes like really grainy cereal with no sugar in it or sweetener. It's just like very gross. But As you guys probably know by now, my husband says chaos is my oxygen, and that is the most true statement that anyone has made about me. And I think I found that to be entirely true. Hi, darling. Want a treat? Oh, what a beauty. Chaos is your oxygen. I'm like, at first I was like, no, it's not. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right, it is. Here, one more. One more. It is. So stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen next. I don't even know. I know that when the summertime comes, well, here's what I know. My husband and I went this year and picked up a huge wagon load of round bales. We spent $2,500 of our money to buy these round bales because we were planning to feed Norman and Lovey and Phoenix, and we're potentially going to get another horse. And so we were going to be feeding 4 horses. And it turned out that all winter we've only been feeding, and we had Moo at the time as well. And it turned out I'm only feeding 2, and they're Arabians, and they're the smallest ones. So I have tons of hay. And you guys know I have the space, and I would love to have another, but I'm waiting until the right thing comes along. But I appreciate the input. Thank you guys for watching the video with me. I appreciate you guys kind of filling me in on what you can see. I'm not a seasoned horse expert, and so I like when people can call out what they see in the videos. Love that you guys do that. Thank you so much. And better. Hey, Katie. Oh, Katie, I was thinking of you because the place that I went to see Standardbreds the other day, I saw Standardbreds. They had a wolf dog. I got to meet a wolf dog. I thought of Katie. Katie, you're my one, right? You have wolves. You have wolves, wolf dogs. I loved it. It was Wolf and Malamute. It was so cool. I could have taken that little guy home. He was, I think she said 15 years old, deaf, partially blind. The sweetest thing I've ever met in my life. He was adorable and sweet. He was pure white, beautiful dog. I thought of you right away. In fact, I said, my YouTube channel, I have a lady that I talked to her about her wolves. And I'm like, I was saying how much I'd love to meet one, and here I am meeting one, and he was sweet. Yeah, it was quite an experience. I was like, is he up for adoption? Because I liked him. He was so sweet, but he was quite attached to her, and he was cute. Okay, guys, I gotta go. My phone's dying, and I'm supposed to be making ham soup. Hay and plenty of salt blocks. Yep, salt and mineral blocks. Hay in the summer, we do that. And in a couple days, we have the farrier. And, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Stay tuned. Don't forget, on Valentine's Day, we have a live with Mike and I. Valentine's evening. That'll be trivia game night. Super fun on my channel. Everybody take care. We'll see you.